Hello and welcome to today's video, and today's video is going to be one of the last videos I do showing bulbs and power meters, and this one will be showing a 250 watt Mercury Vapour, and this one is an Osram. I'll show you the etch a bit closer in a minute. Then we're going to show the 250 GE high pressure sodium, and then finally we're going to show this SYLVANIA metal halide, also and they're all 250 watts. So first we're going to do is move the camera and show the setup we've got. So I'll just pause for a second. This is the setup we'll be using. It's for metal halide or high pressure sodium lamps, but it does work Mercury Vapour lamps as well. You've got an igniter, which is the nearest to you, a capacitor and a transformer, and this is out of a 250 watt floodlight. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll get ready to insert the Mercury Vapour bulb. And as I said, this one is Osram. There we go, Osram 250 watt HQL MBF-U German technology, made in the People's Republic of China. And then it's got another little code on the end. I think that's the actual, I can't read it. It's a bit, it's like you're getting double vision. You're getting the writing reflecting it off the back of the bulb's coating on the inside. But anyway, I'll write the, it looks like F17.8, but I'll write it down in the comments below anyway on all the bulbs. So what we'll do is we'll stick this lamp in. And then what we're going to do is I'll quickly show this lamp fire up, and then we'll drop down to the power meter and then show the power meter increase. This ballast equipment is going to be very loud due to, well, it's not in a box. So you'll be able to hear the transformer and the igniter quite clearly. So I'm going to be quiet now, and we're going to turn the light on in 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a nice pinkish colour, and it's going to start to change. So while it's doing that, we'll go down to the meter. And at the moment we are pulling 115 watts. Brightness is increasing. We've just gone past 144. $150. light is starting to get noticeably bright now as we go past 175. Now I think that it's starting to quieten down now as we go over 200 watts. $230, $240, there's the 250, and now obviously we're going to get the power that's lost with the ballast. So we're gonna, as that creeps up a bit further, we'll see what the other functions are doing. So today we're currently at 242.9, 243 volts, 50 hertz. I've never seen that 50 hertz change. And the amps, we're currently running actually the amps is coming down obviously as the lamp gets up to full brightness, and a power factor currently around 58. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pause for a couple of minutes just to let this light get up to full running or steady state, and then I'll come back to you in a couple of minutes. Hello and welcome back, and after running for a couple of minutes, it's settled out at 279.0 watts. Kilowatt hour, as I said, is irrelevant. The time at the top is how long the unit is on, and the number 1 at the bottom is how many days it's now been running. So it's like 1 day, 14 hours. Volts is currently 243.5, and the amps is 1.933 and a power factor of 59. So there we go, and the it's just dropped a little. Actually, I think the wattage has dropped a little bit again. It's now, we'll say 289.8. So what I think it's time to do is take a quick look at the high pressure sodium lamps. I'll just switch this one off. And there we go. It's going to take a few seconds to cool down, so we'll move the camera and get ready to show the next lamp. Okay, and the next lamp we're going to do is this one, and this is a General Electric or GE LUCALOX LU250 /T/40, 250 watts. This one's made in Hungary, and it's got a code of 0204 at the bottom. And on the other side we have like a date code. There we go. So quite a lot of information on this lamp. Not too sure what that means. Sometimes it's the time, and then I'm not too sure if it's the time of 0403 and then the 17th month of 02. I'm not exactly sure. how you read them, but if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. But there does look like a little double digit between the 4 and the 0. So there we go. What we'll do is we'll get this lamp in and do exactly the same. So once this light is powered up, we will move on to the power meter again. So as I said, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Ballast makes a completely different noise this time. So while that's heating up, we'll adjust the camera quite quickly down to the meter. Right, the light is just starting to change colour now, and we're creeping up to 140 watts. Ballast is making a completely different noise, and you can see the orange glow that's starting to appear also in the camera as well. And while this light gets up to full brightness, I'm just going to pause it for a minute because this light seems to be taking a lot longer to come on. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video and we'll come back to it once it gets to full brightness or steady state. Right, well it's slowly climbing, and I mean really slowly climbing, and we've only so far got to 233.6 watts. Now that's interesting because the Mercury lamp got up to 279.4, and it's been on now for quite some time. We'll have a look at the other functions while we're here. 242.3 volts, and we're currently running at 2.5 amps. Now obviously, and the power factor is appalling on this lamp, so the power factor does change depending on which lamp you're having, which is quite interesting. So just write some of these figures down so I can put them in the comments below. So 2.522 amps, and we'll go back to watts again, and it's currently 233.6, so it seems to have settled out. Quite a bit below. In fact, it's dropped down again. So actually, it's dropping all. Not too sure. It's like full brightness, but it is nowhere near 250 watts. It's I don't know why it's dropping, but we are seem to be settling out at 227. Well, it's dropped again. Oh no, it's going up and down, but it's not 250. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that at this, and we'll go on to the next one, the metal halide. So bear with us while I set up the camera again. Alright, it's now time for the SYLVANIA, and this is a lovely golden etch on this one. SYLVANIA P.R.C, made in China, 5/9, and then they're writing HSI-THX basic 250 volts and 4K. So what we're going to do is we'll power up this, and there's a nice spot of mercury you can see there, and some other exotic salts, Halide salts in the bottom. So we'll let this metal halide lamp fire up and go straight to the meter. Now, one thing I do know about these is that these are probably the loudest lamps I've got, so when this one comes on it is going to make a right racket. So as I said, again, on 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to pause it quickly and go to the power meter. Okay, there we go, and it's currently at 134 watts, and we'll let it climb. It's going down a little bit, and then suddenly it should start climbing, I hope. This is the first time I've tested these lamps, so I was quite surprised. On the Mercury Vapour bulb was high, and the high pressure sodium, was not lower. I was quite surprised by that. Anyway, we'll see what the metal halide does. It's gone that really daylight colour now. Ballast is quite loud. Now we're climbing. In a minute the light should go to its proper colour temperature. They literally flash, these lights do, when they change. But 1 minute it'll be a bluish sort of Mercury Vapour colour, and then suddenly it'll go the halide colour. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. Well, we're already at 279 watts and climbing. This has come on considerably quicker than the high pressure sodium lamp. There goes the colour change. And you could say that this light is already up to full brightness. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it for a couple of minutes just to make sure, and then I will come back and we'll finish this video. Alright then, welcome back, and I think we'll take some readings now, and it seems to have settled out at around 274.1 watts, so slightly less than the mercury lamp but considerably more than the high pressure sodium. Voltage is slightly down on what it has been, but it's still 241.6, 0.4, so 0.6, yeah, that's moving around. The amps is now down to 1.955 and a power factor of 0.58. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retest the high pressure sodium lamp again off camera, because the results for that lamp don't make sense whatsoever. But it's coming up to 20 minutes this video, so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video of these 3 250 watt Mercury Vapour, high pressure sodium and metal halide lamps. And I think what we'll do is we'll finish just by showing this light turn off, so beware of a flickering light. go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Please like and subscribe.